While numerous actors have left the One Chicago universe over the years, the reasons for their departures are varied. Portraying the firefighters, police officers, doctors, and other civic servants central to each series requires a sizable rotating cast. However, over a decade-plus of life-and-death small-screen drama, cast changes have inevitably occurred. Whether planned by producers to drive plot, requested by actors to pursue new creative avenues, or resulting from on- or off-screen conflict, the exits hold varied reasons. But One Chicago's reputation for recurring cast turnover ensures that new characters are consistently introduced, continuing the drama and entertaining storylines. One Chicago is the umbrella name for a series of interconnected NBC dramas centered around the fictional emergency responders of inner-city Chicago. TV producer Dick Wolf co-created all of the shows in the One Chicago universe, and the franchise started with Firehouse set Chicago Fire in 2012. Police drama Chicago PD followed in 2014 along with hospital show Chicago Med in 2015 and short-lived legal drama Chicago Justice in 2017. With complex crossovers linking storylines and characters across Chicago Fire, PD, and Med, these shows provide some of television's most ambitious interconnected programming. Eamon Walker as Wallace Bowden. Chicago Fire. Eamon Walker's exit from Chicago Fire was a shock, as Chief Bowden had been part of the series since its first episode. On-screen, Bowden left for the best possible reason. He got a promotion and became the new deputy commissioner of the entire Chicago Fire Department. This development also means he can return to Chicago Fire on a guest or recurring basis in the future. While Walker didn't provide any reason for his departure, showrunner Andrea Newman told TV Line that long-running actors often leave because they want to move on to something else. Cara Kilmer as Sylvie Brett. Chicago Fire. Sylvie Brett was one of the longest-running characters in Chicago Fire, having joined Firehouse 51 in Season 3 as the lead paramedic after the death of Leslie Shea. However, Cara Kilmer felt after 9 seasons that it was time to move on and that she was looking forward to seeing what other opportunities awaited her, via Forbes. However, Brett got the send-off she deserved after so many years on the screen, as she married Casey and the two moved to Oregon to focus on their family and their new life together. Tracy Spiridakos as Haley Upton. Chicago PD. Tracy Spiridakos played Haley Upton for 7 years, starting in Season 4 of Chicago PD. However, she decided that it was time to move on after Season 11. This was not an easy decision for Spiridakos to make, via NBC Insider, but she felt it was time to move on and explore other opportunities. Upton's exit mirrored Spiridakos' real-life decision, with the character deciding that she needed to leave her job at the intelligence unit to explore other opportunities in law enforcement that might be more fulfilling. Nick Gelfus as Dr. Will Halstead. Chicago Med. It's never easy leaving a beloved job, and the same rings true for Nick Gelfus, who portrays Dr. Will Halstead on Chicago Med. Portraying the Doctor for 8 seasons, Gelfus came to the realization that he had taken Dr. Halstead as far as he could, prompting the reason for his departure, via Variety. The actor's departure was kept hidden until the episode aired. The finale was filmed in April, about a month and a half after Gelfus let the cast and crew know that it was time for him to move on. While Halstead's exit hurts more than previously thought, there's room for new storylines to now unfold. Rome Flynn as Derek Gibson. Chicago Fire. Rome Flynn's Derek Gibson was one of the shortest-lived characters in Chicago Fire history, appearing in only 6 episodes. On screen, Gibson's reason for leaving was that he was suffering from withdrawals from prescription pills and realized that he needed to get help. Although Flynn didn't directly address the reason for his departure, he stated that he was sad to see Gibson go and enjoyed his time on the show, via Variety, suggesting that it might not have been his choice to leave so quickly. Dominic Raines as Crockett Marcel. Chicago Med. Dominic Raines' departure as Crockett Marcel in Chicago Med was disappointing because Marcel was one of the most passionate characters when it came to patient care. However, his exit was unsurprising considering that in the Season 9 finale, Marcel suffered a devastating psychological blow when he learned that a patient's father had taken his own life after the boy died of liver disease. Raines did not give an explanation when Deadline announced his exit. However, after several years in the same role, it's likely he wanted to move on to other opportunities.